I'm gonna leave chat where it's sitting at the moment. At least it's not doing that double up shit that we had last time. I know that some of where I am and some of where my stuff will be in the way, especially on the menu page. But we're going to ignore the fact that that happens on the menu page. And we're just going to focus on the fact that, like, at least I can, like, play it and capture it and stuff. I put on my next timer. There we go. Yeah, give me that. Bring me that down here. So, let's see. Custom. I don't want campaigns. I don't want lobbies. Melee? It's been a while. It's so literally last time I played StarCraft 2 was Valentine's Day last year. I used to play this all the time. We got Legacy of Void. I think Heart of the Swarm had some like really nice like purpley pink one. I die in it all the time because I'm so distracted. I play on like that. No, I want to have enemies and allies and shit. It's the game that turns your Australian up to 11. Fucking hell, Shadow's been hanging out this whole time to hear me scream in extreme Australian, extreme Aussie. So I think I'm in the right thing. So for anybody that doesn't know, when I play StarCraft, my Australian accent comes out really, really strong. It's like private lobby. There's a whole heap of things that have probably updated since I last played. I don't fucking remember. But yeah, essentially, StarCraft is one of the few games that actually like trigger me to get pissed off at like my allies constantly screaming shit and doing stuff. I have no other game that makes me react like this one. So you're probably gonna hear some like real fucking Aussie in here. I don't want a server thing like a lobby or whatever, but most of this looks right. So yeah, I might also move Q's thing up because also every time I click off it, we're going to lose audio. Just move her up to here so we can see her just a little bit better. I don't know. Almost. I got to change her color again. Let's change you back. Let's change you back to a darker color and see how that works. That sort of works. Or sorry, I've got a like a wrist brace sock on at the moment because of the fall earlier. I'm having a little bit of trouble moving the mouse around just right. So I think that's still good. All right. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I know what happened actually. I moved my hand too far forwards and I was sitting on top of the wheelie thing. Wrist sock. Okay, so because I used to do bodybuilding and shit. I have a whole bunch of different support equipment stuff. Yeah, I'm literally just fixing up my what do you call it? I'm just fixing up my sitting position. I must have put a 3-minute timer on instead of a 3-hour one. Hold on. Yeah, that is 3 minutes. Where's my... I need a new timer. Give me a 3-hour timer. There we go. I use the shit out of this one today. Yeah, I am sitting up. I'm sitting up straight now. I was literally just adjusting where I was sitting. But, yeah, no, because I used to do the, I used to do bodybuilding. I have, like, all these different, like, braces and supports and strap things and, like, all this stuff to kind of, like, make it that I'm not likely to get injured or I can support myself after an injury and stuff. So yeah, basically whenever I like fuck up and like get injured and stuff like tonight, I just have something on hand to do, like fix it up. I want to see if I can add an ally to me because last time it would let me, but not always. So, let's see. Game duration's infinite. As I said, I have not played for like almost 1 year. So just bear with me while I adjust this because I didn't I made sure everything was calibrated into Streamlabs since this is the first time StarCraft is running in Streamlabs. But I hadn't actually played. So Infinite's fine, game speed's normal, category might be miscellaneous. Let's try miscellaneous. That looks like the shit that I want. My extra person. Miscellaneous, other. Oh, yeah. Alright. Mode, other. Teams, custom teams. That's what I want. Infinite. I want it on normal because honestly, I'm not paying enough attention to run it on faster. Only I play faster on my own time. I sort of want more people than this. This is fine. We'll give this a crack. I've got my pink. Make you red so I know you guys are dangerous. Anti-build, random, medium difficulty. Medium must have been what we played on last time. So, okay. So I used to play on Cheater Insane, right? I used to be 1v, like the maximum number, or then be Cheater Insane, no allies, right? When I was playing every single, like, fucking week, I was good at it. After my health situation, after I nearly died, and, like, I spent a couple of years recovering from that, I just didn't play any of my games. And when I came back to the game, I literally just fucking couldn't. I just kept taking it down further and further. I did go up against very hard and we were okay with it as long as I had an ally, but I haven't played for a year and I think it'd be fine to start it on medium. And I remember one time we put it on very easy at one point when I kept just dying because I was like too fucking chatty distracted, and I still died because I had it on like super fast. I had game speed on like super fast or whatever, and I just wasn't paying attention. So like I just sat there like gas bagging and instead of playing. Also, I chose Discord because, you know, join Discord. Yeah, I saw it sitting there and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll pick that. Anyway, I was hoping to have like an extra AI in here, but it's like join player or something. So now I just gotta remember how to play, which is fine. I know I want like some of these. Oh my god, I gotta turn this up. We're gonna be hearing, you are gonna be hearing a lot of not enough minerals and not enough Vespian gas and yeah, a lot of it. Or not enough pylons. By the way, I have a pylon nightlight. I think it's fucking epic. I don't have patience, by the way. And no, I don't do any min-maxing, hotkeying fucking shit. We play this at the horrible pace that I play everything. So yeah, I got one of these pylons as a nightlight above my bed. And it's so cool. It still works. Like, you know how last time I was playing this, I said that it was starting to flicker? Like, you turn it on and it just flickers now. It still does that. It's just more of like a wane in, way out type of thing. That's almost like getting into a strobe situation. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I would love to get another one. I got it years ago when my partner got given an EB Games voucher. And he had nothing that he wanted to buy from EB Games at the time. And he's like, do you want to use it? And I'm like, sure. So he gave me the gift voucher and left me unattended. And I came back with a StarCraft pylon. And I came back with a set of lightsaber barbecue tongs. That every time you open them, they make lightsaber noises, like unsheathing lightsaber noises. And,
the Terran building.
And something else. I don't remember what the something else was. But yeah, they were fucking cool. Anyway, obviously we don't barbecue with the lightsaber tongs, but, it is cool. But yeah, they're so long. They're like basically as long as like my knee to the ground kind of thing. They're super long tongs. And because of that, anytime something like falls behind the bed or like into like an awkward, stupid place, we just use those. And it's great. Obviously they still make the clack clack noise that you make with tongs, but the inside of it is flat, like a flat half shell kind of effect, so that they sit like flat to each other. But then the outside of it is in the shape of a lightsaber handle with the tongs coming out of it, and they have this protective case on the top of it that looks like a red lightsaber. It's clear perspex plastic stuff. So like you unsheath it, then you open it, it makes the unsheathing noise, and then yeah. It also makes a bit of like the, you know when lightsabers swish around? It makes a little bit of that for a hot second straight after you open it. And then it like calms down and stops kind of thing. So it's pretty cool. But I got, cause like Nick didn't have anything he wanted, right? And I'm like, I want the pylon light, but I reckon he'd find these tongs really cool. Cause like Nick does like a lot of like cooking stuff. Just in like the last few years, he's just kind of like gotten into that stuff. And we don't have a barbecue or anything. I used to. But the point was that if you wanted to use them, it was a novelty. But yeah, they never got used for cooking or anything. He just thought that they was so ridiculous when I got it, which was hilarious because he's a Star Wars fan. And I'm not. And yeah, I would have thought that he would have thought that that was a lot cooler than it was. But yeah. Either way, I can't remember what the third thing what we got was. There was something else. I just don't know what it was. It was like years and years ago, but my pylon still works. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've got one of these just sitting above my bed. Obviously, it doesn't rotate. I would love if it like rotated and stuff. Gotta hate these guys. But yeah, I don't know. So they're absolutely ridiculous, but cool too. Did you Google them? Because I was gonna say, I'm like, if I can like Google that without clicking out, because I will need to build some things. You build that, mate. I'll see if I can. Obviously, if I click off this, I'll lose audio for a hot second. But I'll see what I can do. Hold on.
This building is Terran in origin.
I might still need audio. We might still live for a hot second. So let me just quickly see. Yeah, EB Games, lightsaber tongs. Okay. So my only thing is I need to bring in probably two separate images. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll bring in two images if I can. Pop that there for a sec. You. Copy. I don't know if this is going to bring in as an image or if it's going to try to bring it in as more than that. But we'll find out. Either way, just for a hot minute, I won't have any sound. Yeah, I have to download it. All right. That would be fine. I'm hoping that like nothing attacks me while I'm doing this. Like you guys will be able to see it, but I won't be able to see my shit for a sec. So, all right. So this is what it looks like when it's like still in the sheath thingy. Obviously, like you can see like the lightsaberiness and like the clear plastic stuff. And let me get the other image. Let me get you. Like when it's enclosed, it doesn't look very cool. I'll see if I can bring in. I'll bring in what it looks like in the packaging because the packaging one looks cooler. Here we go. All right. So this is, well, shit, it's super blurry. This is it in like the packaging and stuff. Is like you can sort of see it's more like, I don't know, clear plastic sort of stuff instead of before where it just looked like it was like a plastic fucking rod kind of thing. But all these images are fucking tiny, by the way. But that's essentially what it looks like when it opens. So this part in like the center of it is what makes like the sound and shit. But they're super cool. Yeah, get rid of that. I don't know. I just found them and I was like, that's ridiculous. And the fact that it makes a noise as well, that's probably the wildest part about it. And the thing is, like, it still makes noise, like, years later. I don't know what, like, level of battery it's running on. But, yeah, I should probably make some, like, people and shit by now. That was 100% worth it. I don't know. They, it would have been cool if they had, like, other colors and shit too. But, we just, like, we didn't need anything else. Like, the gift voucher, it was one of those things where it's like, it wasn't quite enough to get any games that we wanted at the time. And we didn't have, like, I don't know. There was nothing, like, out that, like, we didn't already, like, want or were looking for or stuff like that. Because, like, a lot of the games, I think when we got that, a lot of the games were coming out at, like, fucking $100 and shit. And I'm like, it wasn't going to cover that. Obviously, the idea is that you're supposed to use it to cover the extra kind of thing. Oh, sorry. I just clicked on my what is this thing? Clock? Yeah, anyway. These guys. So, the only reason why I've got beef with these guys is so my brother and my partner both play as these. And kind of drives me nuts. Especially my brother plays as blue Zerg. And oh, by the way, I found out the button that lets me, there's literally a setting that lets me click on them and see what they are. Because I complained last time I played, I'm like, oh, I used to be able to click on these and see what the fuck the thing was so I could learn how to play, you know, the opponent. Anywho, apparently it's a fucking setting. I don't know why they would have that as, like, toggled off by default. But I also didn't... Okay, so I also have beef with the fact that these crystals apparently can only have, like, so many people working at them at a time. Like, it will say, like, how many maximum you can have. Because I will absolutely slam that with, like, a whole heap of them. Oh, man. I also noticed that everything is a lot more, like, pink. Because these crystals are supposed to be blue and shit. I noticed that when I clicked on their health bar is pink instead. And I'm like, that is new. I guess it's new to me. I haven't played for a year. But, just little changes like this is crazy. Mate.
Probing the enemy for weakness.
Are they though? Because, oh, you actually are sending out a group. That's fine. Go have fun. I'm going to hang out here. I can already feel the tension. Like, I want to turn the volume up in my headset, but I also don't want to scream. I love the music in this game too. And the graphics. Like, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I love a lot of these details. See, you guys are way pinker than you were before. I noticed on these guys that they're, like, genuinely a lot more blue. I don't know if I changed the setting that does that. I'm guessing I did. Because, yeah, beforehand, these guys were, like, gold-ish in color, and I think their blades were white. Because, if you have a look at that, yeah, see how it's gold with, like, a whitey blue thing? No matter what I played as, it was that color. So either something's updated or I have clicked the setting. And, like, the only thing I have beef with this being all pink is the pylon. Because I preferred the pylon stone to be blue. But I don't mind this. I don't mind the distinction. Man, every time they come out and they're like, my life for Aya, I'm like, I'm this close to also, like, saying that. You know, I need to expand. I will hydrate Shadow. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my allies are in battle. Do not be ashamed of StarCraft. I'm not ashamed of StarCraft. Like, yeah, no. It's more so like resisting it.
We're taking this expansion.
Are you? Because I'm fucking on my way for it, mate. If I get there first. Oh, hold on. Can I kill... Oh, you know what I can do? Is I could probably push you. Don't do it, don't do it. Oh, thank God. We were about to have a little issue here, you and me, little thing. These are mine. Brace the additional pylons. We will have additional pylons when and if I am ready, okay? And not a fucking second sooner, alright? Ugh. I'll tell you what. First things first, I am taking my fucking osteopanadol because my actual painkillers should have worn off by now, or should be really close to it. Because I'm starting to feel all the joints. If anybody that missed it, I fell over before stream started tonight, and like I've hurt myself. And I have a lot of old injuries that are pissed off at the moment, so the only problem was I took regular Panadol before stream,
reach that location.
and I really needed osteo Panadol for all my shit hurting, but I'd already taken it, so I couldn't. What are you all writing about? Alright. So,
My meditation is over.
mate, I didn't even know you were meditating. It's fine though. God, I love the music in this. So nice. It's about you embracing them when you're ready. Alright.
This expansion belongs to the swarm.
I can tell you what, if it's another one where I wanted it, sure as shit does not. Let's pop you there. And when you're done building, I have my eyes set on this expansion myself. It looks like that's already built. Go ham, mate. Can I stack this shit? Hold on. Hell yeah, I can. Alright.
Your allies are in battle.
There you go. Have fun with that. It's like the first time I've done that. Anywho. Let's get a cybernetics core shit online with a, I need one of those flying bastards. What are they called? They're like a, It's not called that, mate. Yeah, whopping some Stargates. Fucking Stargate. So Nick's currently been watching Stargate again, and holy shit. Like, I haven't watched Stargate. I watched a little bit of one of them many, many years ago when it was on TV, and I just happened to be like, I don't know, watching TV at that time. Anywho, he's like been watching it lately, and fucking, there's so much like old stuff, like old era stuff of that time period, because obviously it's an older show and stuff, and I keep watching, I keep looking over it, and I'm like, I find it really hard to watch anything that has like fucking you guys are expanding into my fucking base. That's also why I don't like these guys. I actually don't know if I can build things. Anyway, basically TV shows where like somebody has to act, I sometimes have like a bit of trouble with that. Yeah, I can't fucking grow, I can't build in my base, you cunts. The hell are you? Infestation pit. Okay, it's a building. Gross. Yeah, usually like shows that have like actors and stuff like that acting and stuff, God forbid. But I tend to struggle with watching them. Like some TV series, I actually like genuinely feel like I can watch them. Like I watch like what do you call it? Like Criminal Minds, and like NCIS is a bit of a like not a serious kind of thing, so I do struggle with that one. But then, like, whenever I find, like, actors actually acting pretty well and stuff, I tend to get into series. That's why I don't watch a lot of live-action shit. That's right, you can make the... You sure about that, mate? We're working on it. I love Stargate. Fucking, you and fucking Nick, you guys, please, you guys aren't the cybernetic. I like these guys so much. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We found a rock. Anyway. Why aren't you guys building over here? I've got you, I had you set up to build. Yeah, I swear, Shadow, you and Nick got basically the same taste. I swear. Pretty much the same taste. I do want those. We're working on that. We could fit 6 more bad boys in this crystal. So, for the moment. I hate that these fuckers are expanding into my shit, and gunking up my buildings. Ugh. I actually, okay, so there's a setting that you can turn off that that lets you stop them from perpetually expanding into like everywhere, and I obviously disabled
The
it.
swarm is assaulting here.
Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's go see how. Oh, you guys are already down finishing up purple. Hold up. If that's how it's gonna be, we'll just drop in on purple. This could be one of the fastest ones, and we can increase.
The shadows.
Who is saying that? Is it you?
State thy bidding.
I want you down there, mate.
Unseen.
I love them. Oh man. I just love, okay, so in all these old games, fun shit is if you keep clicking on them, like fucking forever and a day, they start doing wild shit. They'll start saying different things, and their little image will do different things. Mate, you interrupted the probe. You and my probes. What is this? Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling everything starting to become like unnumbed. Cause like holy shit. So, as I said, like I have a lot of old injuries. I have like some decent big old injuries. Like my hip, neck and back permanent injuries and shit. But yeah, I pissed off everything. Oh man. I'll tell you what though, eventually when I do go to sleep tomorrow, alright, today, whatever. Anyway, I will probably have like, hopefully if it doesn't hurt, I'll have a pretty good sleep. The best thing about having like the voice. Get out of my way, timer. So the best thing about having like a history and
My
like
swarm will tear them apart.
all sorts of like exercise and stuff like that is a relative tolerance to generic body pain. But obviously there is also like, I also have all the things to cope with generic body pain. Before I started tonight, I had my osteoarthritis in my shoulder was acting up. So I had put the cream that works on that in my shoulder and my neck because my neck was sore from yesterday. And then after I slipped, I'm like, I really should have put this shit on my back and other stuff too. But like, I just didn't have time, and I'm like, I didn't really want to feel slathered in cream as well for 8 hours while I stream. But like later when I have a shower, I can, if like
The swarm is assaulting here.
if Nick's still home, I'll get him to help like work on my back or something like that, so that like maybe it's better. I love how every so often they just scream something and I'm like, bitch, I'm talking.
Prismatic core online.
It is.
And
All right.
a rock.
Let's go for a spin, mate. Can I just, yeah, there we go. I love these things. It's moving a lot slower than I remember. I'm guessing I've got upgrades for this to do. But I love these. This is my entire thing with this game. Like, look at this little ship. So what we were watching, fucking hell. We were watching Hobbs the other day with what is it, Space Engineers, I think it was, and like birthing the ships and all sorts of shit. And I don't know, they were talking about like when it took off, and I was just looking at like the back end of like the light here, and I'm like, yeah, that's very similar. Is there anything actually here to attack? Because if not, I'll keep moving down. I love these guys. There's another one. Come back here, mate.
Phase crystals charged.
I have like the biggest smile on my face right now. Like, yeah, we're winning. That's great. But like, just, I love the fucking void rays, and I love the sound of this thing. Oh, it's so good. I don't usually make these things. They're fun, but like, the void ray is my jam. Okay, so every time I say my jam, the only thing I can think of is on Family Guy, Adam West, when he's literally dancing at the dry cleaner, believing that it's a nightclub, and when the phone rings, and he's like, this is my jam, and he like really starts like getting into his dance, and that's what I just think of every single time I say this is my jam. It's just like Adam West, like, I don't know, doing some kind of like squats, pumping, fucking dancing. I think it's actually called cronking, but anyway. That's my mental visual every single time. I don't know. You guys are like slowly learning about like how my brain like does this stuff. I'm gonna leave one of you here. Actually, I need 2 of you here. One there. I need one to hang out down here. Can you go there? Let's get you up there. Oh, nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was like, mind you, I fucked around in like the screen to begin with, but that was like half an hour. That wasn't even half an hour. Where is... I think it's graphs I want? Yeah, so when I was playing... So the way that I got better at playing StarCraft 2, for anybody that's curious, and like I said, it's been a long time since I was actually good at playing StarCraft 2, but I used to look at my allies and I used to compare, like I would set a harder ally and a harder ally and I would see how long it took them to build, what they built, in what order, why, like how it was all building and stuff like that. And to some degree I would follow that, but in some degree I would also put my own sort of spin on it. So most times I could kind of keep up with it. Eventually this shit just becomes like second nature and you just remember how to play. Like AI1 was doing great. I actually wasn't doing too bad. So I don't want to play a game on that again. What I'll do is, what's it, melee. So look at Wings of Liberty. Go in here. I want to like pull out a random one. I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't think it's. I think it's Legacy of the Void. I feel like that's the really tech maps. Yeah, it looks like this is one. Because there is a 2 in here. Oh. Up to top. There's one that's like purple and it's a 2. That's pretty. I also don't know if they've added any more to this or if they've changed any.